Okay, this is the Heir, No Love Lost
No way up,
haunting.
far as I can see.
We are near the Frozen Vales shelter in Mount Pleasant. And
Maybe I
she's
can
up
help.
there. Get that first.
Come back to me.
Okay, so we are going to jump to get to her.
Oh there! Wait!
Please, I am lost without you.
I'm just gonna check over here real quick.
Why leave me like this?
No love lost.
Here you are. Good day. My name is Rebecca Hardgrave. How may I help you? Are you the one who's attracting the wolves? Wolves? What wolves? Who are you exactly? I'm Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith. We're Banishers. Do you know what that means? Banishers? That means... you can speak to the living on behalf of the dead.
That's part of it, yes. Why, do you have someone in mind?
Ferdinando Miller. My Fardy. Death parted us, but my love is strong. I came back for him. I love him so. Not once has he come to see me. I must know why.
Where can we
New
find
Eden's
him?
a big place. Where can we find him?
We were on our way to Fort Jericho. We were to open a store together. It was to be a new beginning for us both. Together. Yet he's there, alone. If you know where he is, why not just go there? I've tried. At first I was able to visit him, in the quiet as he slept. I'd watch over him. But now, something hinders me. I cannot reach him. I must know that he is well.
We have to go now.
Find him, please.
Okay, so we have a hint for Rebecca. And we are going to go to Fort Jericho. Odds are you probably picked up this haunting case before you got there. If you keep going through the cemetery and up, you'll make it to Fort Jericho. And you'll have to finish isolation before you can continue this one. But I've done all that already, so we'll just pick up in a hot second.
How often must we argue?
We shall argue until you hear me.
Okay, we're in Fort
I
Jericho.
hear you all too
This is
well.
the armoury.
I hear a hoggish
That's like in the
hound,
dead
a
center
narrow man,
area.
a selfish shrew.
And this
The store.
is Fernando's store.
Ferdinando?
It's good for push you off it.
Closed. Are we in the right place? Anyone home? No one.
Papers in Miller's name. We're in the right place.
Keep looking. He's making protective amulets.
He's making useless trinkets.
And he works hard to keep it away.
Maybe she tried to harm him. Let's search the store.
Okay, wait. Oh, I went out. I always go out the wrong door. Go out the back door. And we need to pull the wagon away from the store door.
Surprisingly high quality wares.
Can't be many left in New Eden with the means to buy.
Rebecca Hardgrave's will. She bequeathed everything to Farty.
Rebecca's will.
Another
She
hint.
was rich. She left him the lot.
That's where he got the inventory.
Touch my money and I'll drop you. What are you doing here? Thieving, no doubt.
I'm no thief, Mr. Miller. I'm the Banisher. I brought Helen Priest back to the fort.
A banisher. Thieves lie. How do you know my name?
'Tis my business to know. Red McCraith.
If you are a banisher of ghosts, I have business for you. I'll pay.
Aye. I know about Rebecca. It was she who sent me to find you. She worries for you. Says she loves you.
The English have a word for that. Hogshite.
Was she lying? You inherited her estate.
Whichever. It matters not. You're a banisher. It is your job to get rid of her. Can you not just do your work?
Easy, Mr. Miller. Now, I'll need to examine Rebecca's belongings.
I sold them. All of them.
You did? To who?
I don't know. People. I wrote it down. In the register. Read it, if you wish.
You've put quite the effort into protecting your home, haven't you?
You poked about my house without my say-so.
I know my business. So out of generosity, here's the truth. None of it works. Not the wreath, not the amulet. None of it works.
Well, something's keeping
Pretty
her
though.
away, so something's
His
working.
brooch is working.
There it is.
It works. She hasn't come back. I can sleep now. I hear her calling, whispering my name. I wait to find her at my bedside. Our eyes meet. She stares. She won't leave me alone. She's an Akishi, a demon. Banish her. I'll pay you.
I need a job. I accept.
And then he sells
Stuff
some
looks
minor
good.
stuff. Leather,
Let's
linen,
trade.
Now, my
Fur.
friend, we are conversing.
nothing much. And no equipment. He doesn't sell any equipment. Wool, linen, leather, and fur.
Farewell to you, Mr. Miller, sir.
You know where to find me. If you're buying, I'm selling.
Okay, so now we have another hint for him. So we have 2 for and 1 for Rebecca. Okay, so now we can look at the register. You might have looked at it before, but it doesn't register as anything. You have to look at it after you talk to him, because then it'll actually mean something. So the Ingersoll's shop and the blacksmith.
Ingersoll's store and the blacksmith. Noted.
He'd sold it all. Everything she'd owned. And fast.
Why the hurry?
If we track her things down, perhaps they'll tell us.
Okay, Ingersoll's general store is right here.
I mean, as wolf pelts go,
Greetings. Welcome to Ingersoll's General Store. I'm Bathsheba Ingersoll, the owner. What can I get you? A comb, perhaps?
A comb. Very funny. Red McCraith, and pleased to meet you.
Oh, please get the comb.
Now, she does show
Can we
sell
trade?
equipment. So
I
if you're
think we
going
should, sir.
for the trophy where you have to
What
get all of the
interests you?
equipment, she has things that you'll have to get. The Spirit Pick, which is an amulet, damage dealt by red and Antea is increased up to 20% the lower the spirit gauge. So I'll get that. Zen Mind Decoction. Hitting an enemy with a rifle stock attack reloads the rifle. I currently have something on. Oh, I think it's a skill where when Antea punches, it reloads the rifle, and I really like that. But rifle weak spot damage is increased by 20%. Buy that. The Red Goddess Brooch. Manifestation damage is increased by 100%, but the cooldowns are increased by 100%. So I'll get that. And then I don't know about this iron. I don't know what that was. No, buy anything yet. Okay. It's about Fernando.
Ferdinando Miller sold you a few things
Ferdinando.
recently, right? May I have a look?
You may, yes. Though I doubt there'd be much use to you. Unless you've got a knack for art. Mr. Miller mostly sold me paintings. You can't miss them, they're the only ones I have.
I must take my leave.
Thank you for your visit. Do come again.
Pretty. The work, I mean.
Not our ghost eye, though. Let's try the forge.
Forge is right next door.
A note?
Let's see.
I thought you a liar. It seems you are not. Rebecca's slave Ferdinando was not satisfied with his dead mistress's fortune. By Pennington's order, he is a free man now, and a merchant to boot. This shite shall be the end of us, mark me. Anyway, we are quits, you and I, till next we shuffle cards in the barracks with the men. I'll fleece you then once more. Theodore. I was gonna call him Theo.
Ferdinando was a slave. She was his owner.
He wants a clean slate. Tabula rasa. We know where to go. The barrack room.
Barracks are up just to the left of the shelter.
I sense that the quill resonates. An echo, perhaps.
I only recognize my name in the list.
Distant family, but I can't disinherit them.
I would never ask you that. To have met you is already more than I ever expected. If I was to lose you, God forbids, I'd cherish all that reminds me of you.
If you were to lose me, all that I own would now be yours.
Beautiful
He claimed
quill.
not to love her. Why lie?
Maybe he didn't lie. Maybe he pretended to love her.
Let's see what he has to say about it.
Okay, so we have intent for Ferdinando. I'm gonna call him just Fernando. Ferdinando.
Banisher?
Rebecca was in love with you. The feeling was not mutual. True?
I was her pet. A dog nuzzling its master, hoping she might loosen its leash. She loved me, she said. I allowed her to think I loved her back. I sat up and begged and let her pet me. I was a very good boy.
You gulled her, then took advantage.
To a slave, a crumb of freedom tastes like a loaf. You'd have done no different. And I'd do the same again.
About your
And you
past.
faked your feelings for Mistress Hargrave. You gained much more than freedom. Rebecca made you rich.
As she lay dying, Rebecca Hargrave gave me my freedom. Before that, I was her slave.
How very romantic.
If it weren't for the captain, the good people of New Eden would have let me die too. Enough chitter-chatter. Perhaps you should get back to work. What am I paying you for?
This is what you're paying me
for this. This is the work. But I get the feeling it's the result that interests you, not the method. You want me to finish the job, then the story must be told. The ghost must manifest.
I do not like this idea. This idea can shit itself 6 times by sundown.
Come on, break the brooch, and let's get it over with.
No choice remains. Let it be done. And I'll be done with it!
Marty, you're here at last.
Step no closer!
I don't understand. Are you not glad to see me?
Now, Banisher! End this!
Not now. You need to hear the truth, both of you. That reminds me. Rebecca, you omitted to tell us that Ferdinando was your slave. That you owned him.
I loved him.
I was a slave! I was not free to leave. What kind of love is that?
What are you saying? We loved each other.
Love? No. I told my master what she wanted to hear. I gulled her with a lie. I thought you a fool. But no, you believed me because you wanted to. Yet you didn't believe me, did you? Not entirely. That's why you never freed me.
I loved you, and you loved me. It was but a piece of paper. A piece of paper and
A lot more
a
than
guarantee. I needed a guarantee.
You don't know what love is. You know only fear. You feared being undesired, being unnoticed, being alone.
How very human of you, Mistress Hargrave. But hardly an excuse to own a man.
Time to give this love story an ending.
Okay, so my other file where I'm doing Resurrection playthrough, I blamed him and I felt like a dick. So this time we're gonna ascend her on this one.
Rebecca Hargrave, your love for Fardy Miller is sincere but unwanted. You're hurting him. Let him go.
Is it wrong to wish to spend your life with the man you love?
You did spend your life with him. Now your life is over.
He was mine. I wanted to keep him. Was I wrong?
You don't own him. You can't own him.
Well, she
Let
did,
go.
but-
Find peace.
Peace! She gets peace! After all she did!
I get peace, but you get your freedom. I was wrong. I'm sorry, Fardy. For everything.
You have no more reason to stay.
She deserves no peace. She put me through hell. You don't care, Banisher. Just one more mad master in a madder world.
There you go.